This is not the answer you want to hear when the Secretary of State is asked if ISIS is gaining strength.
It's complicated. There's certainly places where ISIS is more powerful today than they were 3 or 4 years ago, but the caliphate is gone.
This, of course, after a Pentagon report reveals the terrorist group is actually resurging in Syria and Iraq. CNN's Barbara Starr joining us now live from the Pentagon. So, Barbara, the president has said ISIS was 100% defeated. The report, though, seems to disagree.
Yeah, not so much, Erica. The president, I think, in recent months has acknowledged when he says 100% defeated, he means the territory, the physical territory that ISIS once controlled across Iraq and Syria, largely now not under their control. But pockets of ISIS are reemerging. ISIS has money, financing, and and the ability to carry out attacks, as we've seen. According to the latest estimates, there may be something like 15,000 ISIS adherents and fighters now in Iraq and Syria. Listen to a little bit more of how Secretary of State Pompeo explained all of this.
And their capacity to conduct external attacks has been made much more difficult. We've taken down significant risk. Not all of it, but a significant amount.
So they do have some capacity to finance, train, equip, and still carry out attacks. And there is even more. There's something like 70,000 people in displaced persons camps inside Syria. 70,000, 50,000 are under the age of 18. And that becomes a new breeding ground, a new recruiting ground for ISIS, a new generation of ISIS fighters.
So, Barbara, also, in terms of the president pulling troops out from Syria, how much of a factor is that in ISIS regaining power?
Well, now there's about 1,000 U.S. troops left in Syria. And so this means that the security forces that they've trained there may be just a bit more vulnerable, a bit more struggling to push back against ISIS in that area. And when ISIS sees vulnerability, that's when it comes to the front.